I would like to discuss the fall off of Kanye West. Kanye has been, well, he is an icon, and he has been one of my favorite artists for some time. I won't lie and say that I've always been a fan of him. I more recently got into him with the release of Donda in 2021, but since then I have been through his discography, and I found it a pleasurable experience. However, I seem to have joined at a sad time because it seems to me that Donda was the last album where he really tried it all. Vultures 1 released this year, in February 9th, and to be frank, I did enjoy it, but it was a clear step down from Donda because, well, I don't even know if they can be compared honestly. With Kanye albums, they tend to be pieces of art, an expression of Kanye, how he feels, his views, his. You get an insight of who is Kanye through his albums. But with Vultures 1, you don't get any of that. With Vultures 1, you don't get. It's substanceless. It's a substanceless album. It's a fun summer album with some fun songs, and that's the word to describe it, fun. It's nothing much. I suppose it has received more criticism than, I don't know, Cardi, but because people like Cardi and his music is pretty substanceless, but his music is so much. There's so much creativity in his flows, his inflections, his beats, his energy. It's just infectious and it's like different. Like he is not trying to have substance, but I feel like it's just more interesting still, despite there being less substance or less lyrical ability. It's just everything else uplifts his projects well. With Vultures 1, it's alright. Now, I don't know if I am being biased because I expected more from Kanye, but I don't know, but it was just an alright album. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. But with the Vultures 2, I give it a 0 out of 10. It was terrible. I hate that album so much. I just despise it with like it's so bad. And I'm going to explain why I feel this way. When Slide released the single, I thought, oh my, what a alright song. It's a good song. But then I got to the next song, Time Moving Slow. I was listening to it, and it was okay. It wasn't too bad. And then we got a Field Trip. I actually heard the leak, and I thought it was alright. I like Playboy Cardi, obviously, but then I got a Kodak Black. And me, personally, I'm not too much of a fan of him, but then I heard Kanye, and it's like, oh my gosh, he mixed this. And then I heard it. It sounded weird, and I was like, why? And then apparently people are saying online that parts of his verses are AI, and it's like, what the heck? And then we got a Fried. Fried is like trying to attempt to recapture the momentum that Carnival generated, and it's pretty clear and blatant. I feel like this is the second time Kanye has done this with Off the Grid and City of Gods, where he just tries to like do the same kind of thing twice, which is kind of odd, but whatever. And then we got to Isabella, which is like just a skit, and Promotion. This song made it very clear about the mixing. Something is definitely wrong. I don't know why the album sounds so bad. Then we get A Husband, and it's one of the worst songs I've heard of the year, honestly. Kanye cannot very sing. He can't sing on this song. He can't sing when he doesn't want to sing. On Donda, he actually wanted to and tried and put effort, and it sounded good. And then on this song, it just sounds completely terrible. The mixing is god awful. Yeah, terrible song. And then we get a Lifestyle, and it turns out Kanye just put the whole Husband song into the second half of Lifestyle. So I heard the same terrible song twice. Lifestyle is mixed terribly, and then from now on, the second half of the album is somehow mixed to even worse. Sounds worse. It's just some of the songs aren't even done. He's just mumbling. It's just such a mess. Why is there mumbling Kanye, which is only used for referencing, left in 530? Why is My Soul only playing through my left ear? Why is there a whole AI Kanye verse on is it Sky City or Forever Rolling? And I don't even know. I don't even want to know, honestly. I don't even want to check. It just sounds really lazy. Like, why is Kanye using AI verses? This is what people were fearing about the uprising of AI, that it was going to replace humans, it was going to take over the entertainment industry, the music industry, and now Kanye's doing it to himself. He is using AI for himself, and it's like, what are you doing? How lazy can you be? The thing is with Vultures 1 is, even if you didn't like it, you can admit that it sounds like a finished project. This project is not done, and this is reaffirmed by the fact that they are, as we speak, they are working on improving it. It's a live service album. They are adding patch notes to a released product. A released album. What? It doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't make sense. And like, it's just one of the worst projects I've ever heard. Not even because it just sounds bad, but because of just the sheer amount of laziness and lack of effort there is in this project. Kanye did not care about this project at all. He did not promote it. He did not advertise it. He released it at like 3 a.m. local time. It's like, what? Everything about this project is terrible. So I just wanted to vent a little bit. Like, I was kind of anticipating this album a little, but it's clear Kanye cannot make good music anymore. It's over for him. Like, he had his days. He had a good, like, near 20-year run, and then he just fell off after 2021. Like, I don't know what happened. How did we go from Donda to Vultures 1 to Vultures 2? It's such a drop in quality, and I feel like he just needs to stop releasing music. He needs to. He's destroying his discography. He was basically, he had a perfect discography in my opinion until Donda. I mean, Jesus is King was like, but until then it was basically a perfect discography, and then he drops Vultures 1 and 2. It's like, Vultures 1, yeah, it's good, I like it. Vultures 2 is one of the worst projects I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. I don't know what Kanye's doing. I think he needs help. I think he's going a bit crazy, especially with the recent things he has been saying about the Jewish people. I just think he needs to stop making music and focus on improving himself. Because this is not the Kanye that I liked. I miss the old Kanye, you could say, referencing one of his songs from The Life of Pablo. But yes, I genuinely do miss the old Kanye, and I just feel like he's going down the wrong path, but